All right, so here he is. You may know some call him the son of Boxer, but we know him as
Slayers MMA.
That's like lined up perfectly. That's what they're fighting for. They want the Code S Power Crystals, as they are known. And here we go. He was more like the Marine Duke last game, but we'll see if he can be
MarineKing Prime win.
Oh, burn.
MarineKing. Yeah, he wasn't. He's kind of a lower level nobility last game, I'd say. Maybe a Marine Baron.
Is he like a Marine noblesse?
He was like maybe.
Remember, noblesse means lesser Scottish nobility.
Oh, that's true. Marine Mayor.
Marine mayor.
He's mayor of Marine
He's
Town,
the
maybe.
mayor of Marineville.
Just picturing him with like a top hat and a mustache.
But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That red Terran right there is running against the incumbent.
That's right.
MMA trying to take the title, trying to become the new leader of Marineville.
Put his face on a poster, put the word hope at the bottom of it. I'd elect him. Mayor of Marine Town.
I'd vote for mixed martial arts to rule my town.
That's like martial law.
A town ruled by martial arts. Sounds like the start of a really cool kung fu movie, actually. And whoa! MMA is going to go for a command center first.
Nice. I like it. And so is MarineKing. Excellent. I like these guys.
Wow.
Martial arts town has a big economy, apparently.
I guess so. You know, economics are very important. Actually, that's not true at all.
You go to the discount store at Martial Arts Town, you like bring something up to the cash register, they ring it up. They're like, this will be $5, and you're like, no, the sign said it was on sale for $4.50. Fight time.
Good point.
Mixed martial arts.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's kind of like if you're Spike Spiegel, kind of random reference.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
In Cowboy Bebop, he goes in there and impresses the martial arts store owner, and he gives him a deal on the nunchucks.
With
or no, he gives
nunchuck
him some
skills.
information, I guess, when he knows about the nunchucks.
Obviously, he already owns nunchucks.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Well, I mean, Spike Spiegel probably is a master of every weapon there's known to man.
Probably.
Great hair, too, by the way.
Pretty intuitive. I actually dressed as Spike Spiegel.
Really?
For Halloween several years ago. Yeah, I dyed my hair a little bit green.
That's really cool.
No, actually, I don't remember if I dyed my hair green at that time or not. I dyed my hair green once in my life, but it may not have been when I was dressed as Spike Spiegel.
Ah, I see.
But regardless, MarineKing actually let this SCV into his base to see exactly what's going on.
Yep.
So MMA knows all, and MMA is going to theoretically block this scout.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, denies it. That SCV was already a little bit low on health. Not the best scouting SCV to send out there. Kind of like trying to play a CD in a broken CD player. You might get like the first 30 seconds of a song, but then it starts to skip.
Then it starts to skip.
Yep.
Then it starts to skip.
That's right.
Then it starts to skip. Then it
Girl,
starts to
you
skip.
know it's. Girl, you know it's. Oh, that's Milli Vanilli, though. That's way back in the time of tapes. Way back when.
Way back
when
in the time
dinosaurs
of tapes.
roamed the earth.
Dinosaurs roamed the earth.
That's right.
Listening to their cassette tapes in their cars.
That's right. All the people in MarineKing Town love their cassette tapes. So
MMA has finally gotten some tech. He has done the first tech of the game. He's built a factory. Actually, yeah, and then the tech lab shortly following that up in MarineKing space. So a little bit of a divergence.
Whoa, a
can get
third
4
command
barracks
center.
and
Look
third
at that.
command center.
I love it. MMA going mass economy style.
Yeah. A very good idea,
very
especially
neat.
since this has already turned out to be a really high economy thing. This is a very MVP thing to do. You know, fast expand. You find out your opponent fast expands also. You know they're not going to be attacking you very soon.
Yep.
Get another fast
Take
expansion.
another one,
You might as well. And he's going to have to bulk up some troops pretty quick, though, because MarineKing does have 4 barracks. He does have several Marines out already. He is researching combat shields. So he could put together an army pretty quickly if he wanted to be honest.
Yeah. And it is really, really cool getting to see these two play against each other, because just in the terms of the GSL right now, on the top you've got probably MVP and then Bomber right underneath that. But then underneath Bomber, you've got kind of this gray area where it's like, MarineKing probably, but MMA definitely one of the best TV tiers. So this is a matchup that I've actually been waiting to see for a long time.
Yeah,
I'm really
excited to see how this game goes, especially since it is going to be a macro game.
Yep.
And you know, Terran macro games are actually kind of cool if you're if you're a fan of the mechanics and that kind of thing.
Well, you really get to see who's the better player in a long game like this. So that's
And
very cool.
just to point out real quick, look at the middle of the map on the mini-map. MMA has 3 watchtowers.
Oh, wow.
He sees everything. There is no chance that any army is going to get through there without him knowing it. And he's got vision of the entire right and left and center. Unless MarineKing goes all the way around the outside, he's not going to be able to get a drop-off or anything like that. And he moves out, and MMA...
That's a lot of Marines.
is not going to spot it until he gets to that second tower, but...
Yeah. Now, what does MMA have to defend right now? Not a whole lot, actually. He is getting siege mode, but those Marines are probably going to get there a little bit early.
That is actually a big deal. He has 22 Marines en route to MMA's base, and he's probably going to have to,
Hold that thought. There's a Banshee at the natural MarineKing, though.
Oh, wow.
Going to be able to cause some damage, and this could be MMA's way to sort of stay even, because I think this is going to cause some damage. We're going to find out.
Oh, no, he's got 2 bunkers
MMA.
building, but they're not complete. Siege mode is not complete either. This timing is great for MarineKing.
Oh, SCV is having to be pulled off the line right now. He's going to go after the reactor. Very good decision. Going after all the add-ons. I love it. Gets the Tech Lab. Killing a ton of SCVs right now. Brilliant timing by MarineKing, actually. MMA got that command center, but he did get a little bit behind in the army count.
Oh my god, so bad for MMA, and now he needs to watch out for that orbital. Oh my gosh, he might lose the orbital command center. Looks like it probably is going to get away.
Yep.
Viking attacking that Banshee in the meantime.
I think he might lose that command center.
Oh,
it's
is he
so
gonna get
low.
away? Oh no, why was his SCV not over there? He's got a mule sitting there doing nothing.
And the Banshee for MMA really didn't do a whole lot at the base of MarineKing. Got chased away by Viking.
Got 4 kills compared to like...
Didn't have close.
Compared to like 20 kills that MarineKing got with all of those Marines charging in there. It's now 42 harvesters to 29.
Yep.
And, you know, I would have said, oh, well, he's got his 3rd orbital, so he's actually okay. He might be able to pull back into this, but he lost the orbital, and MarineKing's getting up his 3rd, so MarineKing is way ahead. It's going to have stim earlier, siege mode earlier, putting down 4 reactors right now.
Yeah, and keep in mind, MMA did have to restart siege mode because it was just about to finish
Oh,
when
yeah.
MarineKing... Yeah, that was huge as well. He killed the Tech Lab right before it finished. So, MarineKing, he's certainly might have heard me, I guess, because certainly looked like the King of Marines right there.
That is in fact so.
He may win the re-election.
He may win the re-election, indeed. What would this be considered, the primaries?
I think
and then
so.
game 3 is the, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know where that one was going.
Doing some damage, up to 8 kills right now, so not too bad.
Oh, 10 HP. Barely out of range.
Getting a stim from MarineKing as well. MarineKing
No!
he takes it out. MMA not able to find any sort of edge in this game so far. Now he's not out. I mean, he's behind right now, but he's not out. We've seen MMA come back from games like this before.
Yeah.
He actually can do it.
He actually beat MVP in a very long TVT where he was down like 40 supply, and he came back and won it somehow.
Yeah, you know, I mean, look at his defense. I mean, he does have good production facilities. He has a line of siege tanks, good defense there. He still has a decent amount of SCVs right now. He's not that far behind, only 43 to 50 at the moment.
Yeah.
So he's definitely not out by any means. Bit of a setback, and it looks like MarineKing planning to drop right there. And there's not really a lot by MMA to defend right now.
He had a plan, and he's executing it. And whoa, it's going to get cleaned up, but he's charging in the front as well, but getting slaughtered without any vision.
They were following the medevac.
Oh no!
Oh no! If you guys don't know.
Oh man!
And now MMA coming out. He's going to break the siege tank line. MarineKing handing the game back to MMA on a silver platter. Wow.
Yeah, man.
It's like, welcome to Marinetown. Here's the keys to the city.
Yeah. Here's the keys to the city. Yeah. I will be your maitre d' today. Our special is Terran versus Terran.
On a silver platter. So, for those of you who don't know, if you box a big group of Marines, click on a medevac, the Marines that don't get in the medevac will continue to follow the medevac. And that's what happened.
And here he's going in for the kill, actually. SCV's coming off the line.
Not
MMA not sieging up. Is going to lose his force. And MMA says, no, 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 no. You have it. You take the keys to the city. I don't want them.
Yeah. So, MarineKing suddenly back in the game. Now 30 supply ahead again.
Oh, man.
MMA back on the defensive.
MMA, if he had the APM to spare, would probably be kicking himself.
Yeah, this is a pretty crazy PvP
He is
right
up
now.
at 200 APM, but I think you need at least 300 to kick yourself while still playing a Terran versus Terran.
He is playing with his feet as well, so
Yeah.
he's got another keyboard under there. Keeps
Oh, wow.
macro up.
That's funny. There's actually a MarineKing sensor tower in MMA's natural.
Yeah.
Just being killed right now. But yeah, MarineKing lost the lead due to a huge error. MMA gave him back the lead due to a huge error, and things have gotten back to the way they were. Status quo in Marinetown.
It's a comedy of errors at the GSL today. In this TVT on Crevasse.
Yeah, now they are again still pretty even in SCVs because MarineKing did lose some there. He's still ahead, but again, MarineKing dropping triple mules compared to MMA's double mules.
Yep. Triple meal all the way. It's almost a triple meal.
Almost a triple mule.
So vivid.
And they're about even in upgrades. MarineKing is a little bit ahead.
I like this. MarineKing taking 2 more bases right now,
Oh, nice.
knowing that he's got the lead, getting more ahead.
Yeah, that is what MMA
wanna
should
do.
have done.
Yeah. He was listening to Artosis apparently. Getting more ahead.
A little posturing in the middle. And MMA is going to have a tough time taking that fourth since he has a worse position, a worse army.
Well, MMA
Worse
is going to
upgrades.
have a hard time taking a third. Holding it. And here comes MarineKing. Thinks he's got enough to push in, and I think he does. Pushing back the army of MMA quite a bit there. Does MMA have any tanks to defend with?
Got a couple in
Does.
the back.
MarineKing's going to pull back for a moment. Do some scouting. And a drop from MMA at the natural. And they're just standing there. All right.
Uneventful drop.
We've reached the base, gentlemen. Beautiful base it is.
And that drop's not doing anything with a big battle in the middle at the same time. And MMA's 2-2 just kicked in, which means he is able to slaughter, MarineKing's 2-2 is able to slaughter MMA's forces.
Yep.
And
That drop.
cleaned up the drop at the same time.
They were the new recruits. They just got there like, oh,
Wow.
I'm afraid.
MMA falling apart a little bit of lack of multitasking, a little bit of lack of control. Loses that drop for free and gets
MarineKing.
slaughtered in the middle of the map as well. MarineKing now up by 60 supply.
Well, really, MarineKing, the only mistake he's made so far is that one with the medevacs. And in a mirror match, really, the person who makes the most mistakes is going to lose. Right now, MMA's made a lot more mistakes. Certainly looks like MarineKing could take this game. He's way ahead.
Yeah, he's getting 3-3 now.
Yeah, now is the time where you do get a little bit concerned for MMA. That Marine making a run for it. Doesn't make it all the way. And now that MarineKing kind of holds the center of the map, he can basically take as many bases as he wants to, too.
Yeah, he's now 70 supply ahead.
3-3 going up for MarineKing as well, +2 to vehicle weapons as well.
Yeah, and I don't think MMA has any vehicle upgrades. No, he just got his armory. It's just about to finish.
Yeah.
He's so behind in everything right now.
It's going to be pretty tough for MMA to win this.
MarineKing's going to have to, like...
Big drop. Coming in for MarineKing in the base of MMA. And MMA doesn't have a lot to defend this. He's going to lose his command center. He does. MarineKing just going to pull back and make a run for it.
And MarineKing loses. Oh!
Nope.
Nope, loses
Gonna be
nothing.
fine.
Loses nothing.
MarineKing playing much better this game.
So MarineKing sitting at 5 bases. MMA sitting at 2. I'm going to let you guys do the math on the inequality to determine which one is greater, which one's higher on the number line.
I'm going to have a hard time with that. I was an art major. All right, so a little bit of a drop, but it doesn't matter a whole lot unless he can cause a lot more damage, which he's not really going to be able to.
MarineKing taking bases 6 and 7, by the way. Just to make sure. He's maxed. He's almost got 3-3, 2 on his, he's almost got 2 on his vehicles. I think when 3-3 hits, he's going to just blow his army, and if he doesn't win, he's still got, oh, and there we go. Scan goes off, fuel's coming down. to say, I will now pwn you, and he charges in with tons of Marines to do so. Not many tanks in the back, and just an absolute slaughter.
Yep.
And we are going to go to game 3. MarineKing
Wow.
ahead in the polls, ladies and gentlemen.
The king is back. Playing like a king that game.
I guess you don't really elect the king, do you?
No, he's dictator for life of Marinetown. What was MMA thinking? He could never be mayor of Marinetown. But who knows? He could come back and assassinate him in game 3.
He could assassinate
Whoa.
him, indeed.
That's right.
And maybe it's like in the Riddick Chronicles.
Chronicles of
you
Riddick?
get what you kill.
You keep
right?
what you kill?
You keep what you kill. That's the one.
That's right. My favorite part in that movie is when they go, take us to the threshold. I laughed so hard.
I haven't seen it in a while, so I actually don't remember that part.
Oh, it was like I don't know, it's like their motto. Like it's highlight.
Take us through the threshold.
That's right, which is kind of a silly motto,
Oh, okay.
really.
Yeah, not nearly
Yeah.
as good as its highlight.
It's kind of like what you say before a workout routine, not really something you say before you conquer a planet. I don't know, but
I wouldn't know. I've never conquered any
Really?
planets.
I've got like 3. under
I've
my belt.
conquered moons and like solar systems, but not individual planets.
This is just getting silly, Molch.
Well, that's what we do here at the GSL. Zelnaga Fortress is going to be game 3.
Yeah.
A little bit smaller map, a little bit more tactical map compared to the macro-oriented maps we've seen thus far, I would say.
Yeah.
You know what? If MMA plays like he did last game, we're going to see MarineKing go on to Code S, but we'll see if he can bring it up and be the Legend Killer in game 3.